Welcome back. So there is a general assumption that many men do not value their wives enough. And possibly the renewal of their vows every 5 years might actually help to rejig the memory of their husbands. Now, what are your general thoughts on this? Would you agree to a 5-year renewal of a marital contract? Now, my question to the ladies is, if you do agree on a 5-year marital contract, what are those things you're going to add in that marital contract that wasn't there before? What are the new things that you would like to add in this after 5 years? You've done first 5 years. What are the new things you're going to add?
If I'm renegotiating the contract,
I like
our marriage contract in the beginning.
Was there a contract in the first place?
No, it was a very, very lovey-dovey. There was no plan. All I just wanted to do was just marry the man I love. So now we will agree on responsibilities in the house, documented. Yes, because sometimes you use mouth to agree on these things. I've been in this matter for 9 years. we have used mouth to agree, it did not work. We will document the agreement on responsibilities in the house. Another thing for me that I would insist on is the responsibility for the children is not a woman's responsibility. Right. And I never thought of it that it would be an issue in marriage.
You include that in your contract?
Now, specifically, the children are not mommy's responsibility. The children are our responsibility.
And you itemize who does
documented duties of daddy in the house.
Okay, so who bats?
Yes, who bats? How many days will you do homework? Okay. Because right now, it's for granted it's mommies that do homework. I'm not the only one that knows mathematics. So, mommy and daddy, this is number of days we do homework. Because I realize that a lot of women feel cheated in marriage. Yeah. And that's because we just feel like this is our reality and we can't say anything about it. So I agree that there must be some kind of discussion. We're just hoping.
I mean, this is not real. We're just hoping that by God's grace, if this God's grace today,
this is your God's grace today.
By God's grace, if we all agree,
Mommy Gio,
year renewal, what are we going to add in the contract? Miriam, what would you renew in this contract?
I don't want to sound like we're broken record. Really, the question is to my husband what he may want to. I hope he's not even watching because he may be thinking, I need to review our contract. Because I really feel that I'm enjoying this marriage much more than he is. So that is my own situation. Wow. You know, he doesn't
let you do much.
Yes. What he wants from me is be the best you can be.
Wow.
Do what you can. No, that's what he wants from me.
So there's a benefit to that. She marries somebody older than her. So when you find somebody that's much older than you, so you just treat her as a daughter.
No, we are talking like women. We're talking like women. If we are supposed to ask the man, because sometimes we're making it look like he's just our own side. So if you ask men, they should call in.
Tell us, if you're going to renegotiate your contract with your wife, what would you add? Let me come to you, Biajulu.
Okay, me. We are not renegotiating anything. Everything is perfect as it is. But I know that he may want to renegotiate because sometimes he tells me like, you know you're cheating me, Sha. You know because I just love you. You are just balling. Me, I'm here. So I know that if you ask him that question, he may want to say, okay, I'm going to sit down and talk about this. But right now, I don't think there's anything I want to renew. I'm having a ball as it is. And if I go into the marriage with the mindset that I'm going to be renewing, I think it's going to hamper on my commitments.
It won't hamper anything.
No, honestly, because it's marriage. Okay, what if we decide not to renew and everybody decides after 5 years, I'm tired of you, because we actually get tired at some point. I'm tired of you, go your way, go your way. What happens? Yeah, what happens to the children? How do we divide the kids?
No,
who is taking who?
We're not taking it down. We're just talking hypothetically.
We're having fun. Hold on now.
I'm taking it to a different level.
I'm a life coach, and I advise people on marriage. Some people after 5 years, they are tired. They want out.
Okay.
You know, so if this happens, some people just want to go.
Let's have fun. We're just talking hypothetically.
Yeah, let's have fun with it.
Well, I'm saying that if we are trying to renegotiate this contract, I have a call. Collins, are you there?
I'm here.
Please, go ahead.
Hello?
You're live. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I was trying to talk on the first issue before now.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, the issue, I'll be brief and be fast about it. The truth of the matter is this. You find out responsibility when it's not given to the children, and...
Oh, sorry about that.
Yes.
Mariah, answer your question. I'm waiting. Mariah must answer. Me, I'm the only one on this block. You must answer that question. What are you renegotiating?
If I'm allowed to renegotiate, I'll probably negotiate and ensure that I agree on the percentage of our salaries that are going to housekeeping. So, for example, I'll ensure that maybe 50% of his salary goes for housekeeping. Because right now, it's just used that, okay, this money, it's just discretion. Right now, it's discretionary. I would like there to be a certain figure, percentage of your revenue that comes to me. Very, very important.
Allowance, okay?
No, allowance. It's revenue.
Of revenue that comes to me. That comes to me.
All right,
Yes.
I would also like to...
The people are just doing that, but this is people should have fun.
We're in Wonderland right now. We're in Alice in Wonderland. We are dreaming.
Has replied.
Yes, we're dreaming.
We're dreaming.
This isn't a new idea.
Okay. Go ahead.
Please, let's where you're finished.
She was making a list. Can we get the remaining?
I am ready for you. Let's do this list.
Go on. I also agree with the fact that the terms and conditions of our engagement with the kids would be, because I even think my husband does more than I do when it comes to the kids.
So he
loves, really, he plays with the kids. I'm just very, very do the right thing. I'm very, very strict. So that he'll probably want us to negotiate that, because I'm constantly, I'm always out in that circle. But I think that's pretty much it. My own issue is really the revenue. I want the money to come to me.
But do you see that now? At first, when you see it written, you're like, oh yes. Then when you start to talk about it, it doesn't really seem as exciting as much. And the way marriages are really right now, in our present days, people can actually leave easily. There used to be a time where you would want to stay in the marriage no matter what. But now people are taking a step away and saying, you see, this is not working out for me. Let's take some time apart.
Chidi, are you there?
Yes, Mariah.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, it's quite a long time. Yeah, I want to comment on the first and the second topic you have
ahead,
very briefly. Yeah, I don't subscribe for parents to use their children as a bargain. I will train you and you will take care of me. Parents should have it at the back of their mind. I am doing my job as a mother, as a father, and I will plan also for my own retirement. Like my parents, they did their job very well. They made us independent, and they are not waiting for you to do anything for them.
Yeah.
Or if they come in, they go, they travel out, they come in, so they are enjoying themselves. Secondly, marriage vows. Marriage vows, as a marriage counselor, I don't think we need to review things as it were, because if we do
Thank you, my brother.
We are putting marriage, that vow, marriage, on a stake. Anything can happen then.
Thank you.
If I have married you and we are 10 years, 11 years, 20 years, and things are going fine with us, what are we renewing for? What are we talking about? Because for me, this is an avenue of giving the devil a chance to strike.
Thank you very much.
But
Mariah,
we have a good, all of us here are happy in our marriage, and that's not the reality for everybody. You know?
He says,
so it's not the reality for everybody, and so we shouldn't just assume that everybody's having it rosy, they will not want to check out, or they can check out. Some people are actually having major difficulty and they feel they wish they didn't marry the person. I know in my mind that if I had the opportunity to pick another husband again, it will still be Makodige I will pick, because I'm happy here. But that's not the reality for everybody.
So there are some people that are actually having issues, and this question might actually go a long way to help them renew what exactly
Mariah, to also be very realistic. Sometimes we go through different seasons in our marriages. So now the season of we're all happy. Who knows, in 5 years or in 24 hours, we are fighting. And you ask me this question, maybe I'll think about it again. Yeah, you know.
Let me take this comment and I'll come to you. Yes, go ahead.
My name is Chichi. I support Obiageli. I don't think there is any need for us to go into any contract. I would suggest as a person that we should go back to where we start from, because it's that thing that connects both of us. It's love. We should renew that love. When there is love, there is understanding. You don't need to be told as a husband, you have to assist your wife, or as a wife, you have to assist your husband. It is only love that can connect both of you. You'll be able to think and do what is right. So I believe there's no
love. We've talked about it before. Sometimes some people say that love can be overrated, but let me take.
May I quietly take my
the Queen has been holding. Queen, are you there?
Okay.
Hello, Queen.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning. Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Okay, I would like to contribute on the first topic.
Go ahead.
Children raising parents and all. I think if I should raise my child should be able to do the same for me when I'm getting old.
Okay.
My mom, right now, my commitment to my mom is like, she's my number one priority right now, because I knew how we all started. I knew how she sold her wrappers, gave out things just to ensure that we went through school. And when my dad passed on, I could see the rigorous things she had to go through just to bring us up. Now, for a child not getting back to train that particular mother, it's pathetic. It's going to be heartbreaking for me if I have to go through all those things, and then my child at the end of the day will not even want to care if I'm eating or not. Right now, if I have anything, I think of my mom first, because I try to imagine how she is coping. My dad is no longer there with her right now, and then how things are going generally.
Thank you very much,
for her.
Queen.
So,
Fantastic. Thank you very much for your point. Yes, Ibeju.
So Ehia says this isn't a new idea. Bear in mind, though, that a marriage contract renewal cuts both ways, to continue with the union or to dissolve it. While we are waiting for 5 years to renew, I would rather suggest more like a communication center. So you open your communication lines. You talk regularly. What is working? What have you noticed I'm doing that you don't like? What can I adjust for tomorrow? I have this regularly, and it has helped, because the truth is, in marriage, you are coming in with one mindset. You get in there, you are seeing a whole different thing. It's like a gift unwrapping. Like this, what you call moi, you call it a lele in my place. You unwrap it, whatever you get inside, that's what you see. So with what you have in your hands, you can regularly say, okay, maybe every month end, we sit down and talk. Oga, I don't like this, so can you adjust this? Can we find a way? Yeah, basically, open
so
day.
We've all totally generally advocated for communication. It's important we all communicate in our marriages. But as I said, this is just a hypothetical
Alice in Wonderland moment.
Saying with the moment, you're trying to just enjoy the moment, that in case you are allowed to review a contract, what would you want? Let me take your comments, sir. Go ahead.
I also very agree that there is no need for any renegotiation.
Okay.
The truth is, the scope of marriage is very deep. When you are getting into it, first is that two people have agreed that they want to become one, and they are coming into a journey. Now, the things you will see in it, you don't even know.
Yeah.
So and that's why they say marriage is not for babies, so mature people. So as things are unfolding, the approach is that there should be times for, reconciling issues on mature grounds.
All right.
Not
Thank
that
you.
there will be any need for any.
All right, so I have a few comments here, and some people are saying that what they will renew, number one, that vacation is mandatory. Summer vacation must be mandatory.
When you have the money.
And somebody here said that they renew that their parents will not stay in their house.
Imagine.
These are important points. Let's hear.
Yeah, the spouse's parents will not stay in their house. So we agree that maybe you'll be taking care of your parents in their own house, but not coming to their house.
See how it connects with our first topic.
Another person here is saying that they renegotiate and all his salary will come. Okay, that's what I just said. Another person is saying that. Okay, I think. All right, let me take this last call first. Ifeoma, are you still there? I'll take a few more comments afterwards. Ifeoma has been holding for a while. Are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Thank you. This is my first time calling.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. You ladies are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yes, I want to comment on the marriage bit. You said whether we renew the contract.
Yes.
For me, marriage is more than a contract. It's more like a covenant. And a covenant is a contract that is sealed in blood.
Hey.
Yes.
See, death do us part.
Love that seals that contract, as you put it. So it's beyond contract. Because with contract, you look at what you are giving, is the person giving 50%, the person giving 40% and all that. But in love, you give 100% and the other person gives 100%. And because love is missing a lot of our marriages, that's why the second topic you talked about, children seeing their parents as a burden, now comes up. Because if you've been brought up in a loving family, you will never see your parents when they need you as a burden.
Thank
you
you,
even see it as a privilege that you have to take care of them. Some of us.
So I have a few
Let me take the final comment here from this person. The person said that she has 5 children, that she had to renegotiate. She had told her husband only 2 children in this marriage. That the man likes children, and personally she didn't want to have that many kids.
So
these are,
you cannot do
she
that.
can't renew that in 5 years. You don't make sure that it does not become 6 or 7.
All right, let's say your comments.